Today, we're going to talk about an SEO spider. Actually, this is the first SEO spider with AI. So, how would you like it that you could crawl your websites or your competition websites to find ranking analysis, find the keywords they're ranking for, find articles on their website, and rewrite articles for yourself, your website? So many more features. I'm talking today with Cyril, and we're going to discuss his brand new app, which is super robust and that you definitely will like. So first of all, Cyril, thank you for being here, man.
Thank you, Tim. It's been long due. I have seen so many of your videos, so many of your reviews, and it's a privilege to finally be featured in one of your videos.
Well, it's awesome to have you here, man. So can you tell us a little bit more about the app? It's called Tarantula. What
Yeah,
is it, and
this
why
is
did you why did you develop it? What can it do for everyone?
okay. So this is Tarantula SEO Spider, and I actually got an inspiration when I was trying to do SEO for my own site. And actually saw a number of tools that would solve many different problems, but some of them were quite old. SEO is old. Like, SEO has been around for 20 years.
Yeah.
I've been I've been using it forever, so it still works, still gets traffic. I use it a lot, and I use it for marketing my apps. I sell a lot of products that way.
Mhm.
It's relevant today too, but the problem was most of those tools were not keeping abreast of modern technology. Like, AI is the technology of our times,
Yeah.
and I've been working on AI since the last couple of years, ever since ChatGPT 3.5 came in. Before that, ChatGPT 2, I've been researching, working, and learning. And I came across a brainwave that, you have these legacy tools that they do so many things so well, but they don't have AI to make them even smarter and
Yeah.
cut down the work of people. So I built Tarantula SEO Spider with the aim to use AI to lessen the work of SEO professionals, or even somebody who wants to be doing SEO for their own website, so that they wouldn't have to hire a SEO professional. They should get the same kind of data and be able to use that data to generate the content that will help them rank. And this was also in tune with the learnings that I like to research. I'm a
Yeah.
programmer. I'm a career programmer. I started coding when I was a teenager, and it's been my passion to just study things as much as possible. So one of the things I realized across all this time was that the traditional way of doing SEO, backlinks, and
Hmm.
trying to get a lot of guest posts out, or building keyword or targeting keywords, that's not relevant anymore, because the nature of search engine is actually changed quite a
Yeah.
lot.
Changed
Now
a
search
lot.
engines are all, yeah, you see generative search result at the top right now,
Yeah.
and you that those results are selected by AI. So the
Hmm.
fundamental change is there is no more algorithm working for search results. Now, there was a specific algorithm with about 180, whatever, 180 or 124 factors, whatever number of factors they were. But now, when you have the AI actually selecting the search results, it's not a specific algorithm. With AI, what happens is, usually I mean, not usually, this is how it works. You give an AI model an input, like a series of data points, and then you let the AI model generate some output, and you just tell the AI model this is good and this is bad. And based on that, over the time, the perfect neural network is created that generates all the data that we use. Like that, it's the same way for images, it's the same way for article generation. It's
Hmm.
all a neural network. And nobody, even the people who code that thing, even the people who create those neural networks, even they don't know exactly how things are working inside, exactly what's the algorithm. So right now, what's going to happen is AI is taking over search. It's
Mm.
not going to be a specific algorithm. It's going to be about what AI thinks is right.
Yeah.
And if it matches the expectation of the people, that is going to be the
Mm.
algo. And that's
Yeah.
how it is going to be. So backlinks have no place in such a situation, because the AI is not counting backlinks.
Yeah.
It's counting the
Well, it's
content.
still, of
It's
course,
looking at the
it
content.
still has a bit of still has some power backlinks, right? But you need to
Yeah,
combine
it
it
does. They
with the
do.
right content people are looking for.
Yeah, they do. In my mind, as I see it, this is the situation today, where the algo is working with the AI. So you have separate generative search results on top, and then you have other results at the bottom. So both of the things are
Mm.
presented at the same time. But as time goes by, Google is going to see what's working better. And
Yeah.
if clearly generative search results are working better, then they are going to take precedence. And
Mm.
that is the world we need to prepare for, because that could very likely happen where AI is actually generating all the results, not just the top little section. And I think it's very relevant now, and it's a perfect opportunity actually now to create content that actually can rank without having to do all that investment,
Mm.
without having to create a lot of authority first, without having to create a lot of backlinks first. You can create content that ranks on the merits of
Mm.
the content itself, because then an engine is actually evaluating the content
Yeah.
and not all the other stuff that goes with it. So that, I think, is a perfect opportunity. It's like a big turning point in SEO. It's not quite here, but
Yeah.
this is
It's
something
it's
that
it's heading that
we're all building
direction.
up to. Yeah. So AI has to be in every SEO software. So in Tarantula SEO Spider, I have, this is a product that actually can crawl your own website, and it can crawl your competitors' websites too. So on your own website, if you crawl your own website with it, you can see how your website is structured in terms of SEO friendliness. So it will
Mm.
detect all the issues, like it will tell you if there are any broken links,
Yeah.
if there are any
Yeah.
broken images. It will tell you if there are missing signals, like you don't have correct meta descriptions or meta tags there, all those things. Like, they're actually, it's quite a big software, so there are actually a number of factors.
Yeah.
It'll tell you exactly what you need to change in your website. Another thing, it can generate your sitemaps. Now sitemaps are very important because Google actually crawls billions of pages, and it has to keep abreast of all the changes there.
Mm.
So if you don't give Google an incentive to crawl your pages, to crawl your website frequently, or you don't tell Google, hey, I have changed
Yeah.
this, come look at this page and add it, it's likely that your pages are going to be indexed quite late. So sitemaps are very important. You can generate your sitemaps with this tool. It can keep your sitemaps updated, and it can also create your robots.txt, so you can present to Google exactly what data you want to submit to search, and hide the data that you don't want the search engines to see. So lots of things like that.
Yeah.
It's like a complete SEO toolkit. It can do practically everything for on-page SEO, because that is, in my
Yeah.
mind, the future. It's all about, going to be all about on-page SEO. What you have on the page is going to be more important versus what is off the page. We're
Mm.
talking about backlinks mostly.
Yeah.
So right
Hmm.
now, of course, they are very important, but as time goes by, as AI takes over, it's going to be on page, on page, on page.
Mm.
Now, you can use this for competitor analysis too. So, what I like to do often is, like, I'm in the SaaS space. I have a number of SaaS products that are doing, at some level, some are doing poorly, some are doing very well. So, I like to see my top competitors, find out what they're doing
Yeah.
right. I like to crawl their websites. And many times I find that, people create these wonderful content pages. Like, I just was scrolling on a product website earlier, and I saw that they had created these wonderful alternative pages where they were talking about, product X versus product Y, and
Yeah.
why is
Yeah.
product X better, and they would have a very comprehensive page on that. And
Yeah.
I was able to find all the competitors from that particular section, and I realized that I can do pretty much the same job with my product,
Yeah.
and it will give some
And you
kind of
discovered all of that with Tarantula, with your tool.
yeah. Yeah, that's the only way to find these things. Sometimes these things are not even ranking,
Mm.
and you're not even searching for those keywords. Like,
Yeah.
half of those alternatives I wasn't even looking for on Google. I was looking only for the first product,
Mm.
but because I was able to crawl the entire website through
Yeah.
Tarantula, I
It's
came across
amazing
a lot
because
of different content.
it's showing a lot of things from your competitor site. Actually, any site that you're scanning, right? Is it an idea that we jump into the app straight so that you can explain directly what you're doing?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, I will share my screen. I think I did. I don't know how to
Yeah.
put it on the screen. Yeah,
We can
thank you, Jeff.
see your screen
All right,
now.
so yeah. So this is the Tarantula SEO Spider. It is actually, I would say, one of the biggest applications I have made.
Mm.
Me and my team have been working for it since last 6 months, and I completed it about 1.5 months ago. Then I ran a beta test.
Mm.
Still going on. A lot of work is going on it. So I think in the last 1.5 months, we've released an update almost every 15 days. So it's gonna be my flagship product. I'm quite, excited about this.
Yeah.
So let me do a crawl of my own website.
Hmm.
That's the coolest thing. So my website, technicforce.com. Here you can decide how many pages you want to crawl, because some of the websites can be practically quite huge. Like, if you
Wow.
decide to call CNET or maybe news.com, they might have
That's huge.
like millions of pages. So just scroll as much as you're comfortable with. I might like, let's go for 500. And you can control exactly what you want to crawl.
Oh
So
wow.
you can crawl subdomains or, all those
Mm.
options. Like, it is powerful. So let me show you something cool. So I think, yeah, there were, hold on. Yeah, if you click on the shortcuts, you can see that there are a lot of shortcuts. So it's meant for power users. As you
Oh
use it,
wow.
you're gonna learn a lot about it. So you can quickly toggle from one place to another
Yeah.
using shortcuts. So again, let's click on crawl, and I have this crawl earlier. So it's gonna ask you, do you want to continue from the earlier spot? So
Mm.
it actually has recovery. So maybe
Okay,
you
so you
crawl
can
this
always go back to your
this
previous
page.
search results.
Yes, yes, yes. You
Oh,
can
that's
just
great.
continue from there. But
Hmm.
I'm going to start from scratch. So you start from scratch. It's just going to crawl the entire website very, very fast. Now, Tarantula Spider is very fast. As we speak, it's working. It's crawling the pages, and whatever data it gets, it's already populating it. So, for example, this particular page, it's already crawled it. The
Mm.
status code is 200 and it's indexable. So, it generates a lot of data that you can see here, the title that they're using, and you can see the changes coming in. As the list is expanding, it's changing.
Mm.
So for example, this page has a 301 read, okay, sorry, 301 redirect. So it's moved permanently. So you can see, for example, in your competitors pages, what are the changes that they're making on their site, and what are the different things that they're doing. If you go, like, on the left sidebar, there are a lot of sections, each section. I'll come to that soon. uh,
Hmm.
yeah, so here let me continue with this. You can also see the meta description that they have, the length of the meta description, and this is a good signal. Sometimes you will find that you are not doing a good job of using the entire meta space
Yeah.
available to you. You should send as much,
Yeah. And you,
signal or as much information as you can to the search engines. So
yeah,
you will find opportunities like that.
and you can find out pretty quickly if you don't have made a descriptions on specific pages, etc. It's a very easy way to get
Yeah, yeah.
an overview of your own website to see what can be improved.
Yeah, for example, this page, like, even on my own website there are errors. Like, this is a 404, and I have a link to it somewhere. So when you are doing a crawl, obviously the page is being discovered through another page. So I need
Mm.
to fix this. I need to either remove the 404, or I need to create something as a placeholder, or I need to remove the link which is pointing. So it will
Mm.
find a lot of issues like that on your site. You can do some analysis also. For example, this is what I would do with the competitor analysis. Now, external links, these are the links that are pointing to other websites. So if you're
Mm.
crawling my website, for example, you can see these are the places that my site is linking to. So you know that I might have some kind of association with these websites. Maybe it's my group company, or maybe it's my another part, whatever it is. So you can, of course, on your own site, you might know this information already. But when you're trying to crawl your competition, you can find out who are the people they are linked to. And if you're,
Yeah.
for example, you are crawling a blog, or you're crawling a affiliate business, you can find information like who they are partnered with, and maybe you can use that information as a business intelligence too.
Mm.
Now, security is a section where you will see the issues with HTTPS and other security issues. So
Mm.
if you have any security problems uh, in your HTTP, which is important for Google, uh, it will be reflected here. Thankfully, I don't seem to have any of that. The crawl is still going on.
Yeah.
So that's why it's populated a little bit more.
And what I also noticed is
And
at the right side you can also make selections, right? So if there are errors, it will be shown on the right side, and then you can select the pages specifically that have that specific error. Am I correct?
Yeah, you're right. In fact, let me explain the sections to you. So the left side is the navigation area where you've got all the different sections that you can visit by just clicking on them.
Hmm.
This is what I call the main area, where you can see a kind of a large data,
Hmm.
set, where you can see all the data that is relevant to this particular section. And every URL has a lot of information associated with it. So here we've got a grid with some information. If you click on any URL, you can see more information or detailed
Yeah.
information about that particular URL right below it,
Mm.
right? And on the right section, you have an overview. This is the default overview, which kind of gives you a summary of the crawl, which kind of tells you exactly what are the different aspects of the crawl, as like total URLs and you can of course make it wider or smaller
Mm-hmm.
as you want, so you can make it easier to read.
Yeah.
And you can see crawl data, like these were the number of HTML pages, these many JavaScript pages were there. And you can click on any section to quickly go, like you said, like you want to see all the images that are being, which are there, so you can just click on the image section, and it will show you only the images,
Mm.
right? So that's already there. And then we also have issues. So issues is something very important. So this is actually all the problems in that could be there in the website, and
Yeah.
you can click on any issue to see the data on the side, like, okay, this is
Yeah,
a
that's
problem
cool.
that
So
it
so
needs
it
to
will
be
show the
sorted.
pages with that specific problem.
Yeah, exactly, so you
Mm.
can fix it, you know exactly what to fix.
Nice.
Now for titles, yeah, let me yeah, and now I'm gonna hold on, let me just get this out of the way a little bit. Yeah. So again, in URLs, you can see all the URLs, so it will exclude the JavaScript file and
Mm.
the images. In titles, you can see a title kind of a view, title-oriented view, where you see all the page titles along with stuff like title length and what could be the title pixel width,
Mm.
is it indexable, the page is indexable or not. Same for meta descriptions, meta keywords. You can see, for example, which pages don't have meta keywords. It's a good idea to put them in. I think, sometimes people are making these they're ignoring these things. These are small things. They might not add a ton to your SEO today, but I would say if you are investing on your site, you should get everything right as much as possible.
Mm.
So put in all the details, meta description, meta keywords, all of that should be put in. Now, I've got something called AI keywords, and this is actually the way the search engine, or actually the AI, will see your page and interpret it. And it's a great way to also find keywords that your competitors are using without, thinking about what they are projecting. These are actually the real keywords that they're targeting, and
Mm.
I'll show you exactly how it works. So I'm now in the AI keywords section, and you can see all the pages that I have in the on the website. All the crawl is there, so you can click on any particular result. For
Mm-hmm.
example, let me just click on this one and check it, and then click on get AI keywords. And that will get the keyword. For example, this particular page has keywords like privacy, technique force policy, and you can do that for any other page too. You want, if you want, like we are choosing
So
contact
is
us,
this
so you can
also
easily find.
is this also a bit similar to what you were saying with the dynamic results, that it's looking for results like that on a page?
But basically, what happens here is AI is going to read that page and
Mm.
interpret it and tell you what keywords are being targeted
Yeah.
by that page. So this is all AI generated,
Mm.
and it's yeah, it is connected to the way search will now
Yeah.
see, or way generative
Yeah, that's
search
what I
AI
meant. Yeah.
sees, generative search AI, the way it sees the pages. So this is something that can help you understand what your pages can rank for, and you can modify your intent. Or if you're crawling your competitors, this is a dual use feature. You
Mm.
can use it to figure out what your competitor is targeting, what kind of keywords they're targeting with any particular page. So
Nice.
that
Nice.
is possible with this particular feature. Then I've also got rewrite with AI, and this is something that is useful in case you want to quickly rewrite an article. Let's say I have an article on this website, on my website, called "How to Use Twitter to Grow Your, Profile," or something like that, grow your business, right? So you don't have that article on your website, and you think you should be ranking for it. You
Mm.
should have that content, so you can just copy and lift it and paste it. Of course, it's a copyright violation. You will never
Mm-hmm.
get ranked anyway. That and if you wanted to go the other route, you would have to hire a writer, get them to do the job, and then look at it, verify it, check the grammar, check the English, and then
Yeah.
post it. But with Rewrite with AI, what you can do is click on any page on your competitor's website and just click on Rewrite. So it'll generate the article. That
Nice.
takes a little bit of a
I
time,
think
like
this
a few
feature is
seconds.
good to do on competitors' websites, right?
Yeah, yeah, you wouldn't want to rewrite your own
No.
article, because I mean, you already got that content. But if you're crawling your competitor's website, here you have the article
Nice.
rewritten
Love
based
this.
on the content they have. So
Mm.
just in seconds, you're able to create an alternative for their content. So you can post it on your website, and then you will be able to,
Wow.
rank alongside them, or at least have content that they are targeting, that you want to be targeting to. So this is a time saver feature. It uses AI to rewrite the article, and I think this is better than actually asking AI to write an article from scratch,
Mm.
because what this does is it does a paragraph by paragraph rewrite of the article that is
Yeah.
originally done by a competitor. So
Mm.
they have done a lot of work to make it original, unique. They have put in their own mind and angles, and you can benefit from their work. And
Wow.
this is copy important things. This is copyscape past. It will never fail the copyscape. It will never be ranked as a seen as a duplicate
Mm.
article, because the AI is going to change the words, it's going to change the order of things, it's going to change a lot of stuff
Nice.
in this content to make it acceptable to search engines, so you wouldn't get penalized for this.
Very nice. I
Then,
specifically like the part that it gets the content from the website itself, so that you know
yeah,
exactly what to write about, and just instead of just a general article about it.
yeah, exactly. That's the trick. You want
That's
to
really
work.
powerful.
Yeah, you want to use your competitors work
Mm.
against them, whether it's for AI, whether it's targeting the keywords, what
Genius.
keywords they're targeting, just you take it from them, or whether it's taking the content, you can do both.
Love
And
it.
it's legit. And if you want, you can, of course, this is an article that you can use as a starting point, you can modify it. It's all up to you, the level of
Mm.
work or the amount of work
Mm.
you want to do.
Mm.
But this is gonna definitely save a lot of your time. Then we have headings. Now, on a page, on a blog, for example, blog article, for example, you might have H1, H2, H3 level headings. So you can see all of these headings in one place uh, for the pages that you're crawling.
Yeah.
In here, I think something. There's not much content on this particular
Hmm.
website that I have crawled, so you can't see a lot of headings. But otherwise, you can see all the different headings that they have targeted. For example, these, and the heading length, and how many times it occurred on the entire website.
Mm.
You can have all this information. Content is again for the actual content on the website. So, for example, this particular article or this particular page has 338 words. This particular page has 174 words. So, this is the way
Oh,
to
nice.
actually analyze what kind of articles or how long articles your competitors are writing. If you're analyzing your own website, you can see which articles are comprehensive, which articles are not. I have realized, and this is what the SEO wisdom is, that any article that is targeting search engine results should be about 1200 words. So
Mm.
that's what you want to be targeting at least. Beyond that, it's okay, but I
Mm.
don't think it should be 300 words,
And
because
it's
that
a good
doesn't rank
way
anymore.
because
So you can,
you can also search on YouTube, for example, and then see the top sites of your competitors, and then put that into the tool and see how many words they're using for those pages. So it's a really
yeah,
cool application to basically duplicate what they're doing, right, for yourself, so you get better rankings as
not
well.
just yeah, you got to beat them. For example,
Yeah.
let's say you see your competitor has written an article that's 1200 words. You know that to beat it, you will want to target something like 1600 words, so
Mm.
that the search engine thinks your article is more comprehensive. So you
Mm.
got to make it more comprehensive, go beyond 1200 words. So if you are targeting a specific keyword, you could actually do that. You could check out which keyword, how well, how the what the kind of the work that is already there in the market for the keyword or the topic that you're trying to rank for,
Yeah.
and then you know where to build from, how much you got to spend or time and effort to beat it, to what kind of content you should be creating. So it's a great analytical tool.
Nice. Nice. Very nice.
And then we have images, so you can see all the images with the size, so uh, hold on. Okay, so just a second, sorry. So you can see the images and the size of the images. So
Mm.
if some images, let's say beyond a particular size, like search engines don't like heavy
Yeah.
images like 5 MBs or 6 MBs. So you will know exactly which image is too big, and you will be able to fix it, and you will be able to spot the images that are too big. And if you got your competition, then you can see the kind of images they have. You can export this data
Oh,
to a
wow.
CSV file, then you can analyze it better. So all of those features are here.
Nice.
Then in canonicals, canonicals is like you have two versions of a page, and
Mm.
one of them is the canonical, the other one is just an alternative. Sometimes we used to do that earlier. There was a www subdomain or subdomain prefix earlier. So if there is a situation in which your website, your web pages are linked from two places or linked in two different ways, it will show up here. And this website, there are
Mm.
none. You can see pagination data. So if there is a search result and there is paging,
Mm.
if on this website, whatever website you're crawling, you will see the paging data too. If there are any search engine directives, you will see them here. Like if there is a refresh or meta robots directive, any special directive in this particular website, there is nothing. You can also see language directives. So if there is any specific language directive that the person has set up, you can see that. And you can see JavaScript files, like these are the JavaScript files that are connected. You can figure out what libraries they are using. And if there are any JavaScript errors, like I have a couple of JavaScript files which
Mm.
are missing, or errors, there are some errors, so you can find that. And AMP is a technology which will tell you whether AMP is a search technology, so that is also a part of it. It will tell you whether there is AMP on the page. And
Mm.
like for example, here I have some AMP general AMP details here, so all of those details will be available to you. And you can also manage your sitemap. So on this particular website, I don't have a sitemap, and I think this is very important that every website should have a sitemap, and this product can generate your sitemaps too.
Mm.
So just click on generate sitemap, and it will save a sitemap for this entire website, and you can upload it. So that is created during the crawl itself, so it's pretty
Nice.
easy. It can also validate sitemaps. So validation is also very important, because sitemaps tend to get old. Let's say you have created a sitemap and then you make changes to the website, you remove some pages, and then those pages are not valid. They're not they're 404, but they're still showing up on the sitemap. That's not good. So you can validate the sitemap,
Mm.
and it will show you all the errors, and then, or you can generate a new sitemap which will be the correct
Mm.
sitemap. You can also manage your robots.txt. This particular file has no robots.txt, no data, no directives to the search engine. But let's say you wanted to stop the search engine from crawling certain websites, certain areas, you could do that. Click on customize, and you can actually give, you can create a robots text
Oh, nice.
on the fly. For example, this is what you want to do with Google. A bot, do you want to allow or disallow? And you
Mm.
can put in the custom path, like is there a admin, like you don't want them to crawl the WordPress admin, so you
Mm.
can give that kind of
Nice.
directives. And you can just click on add another row, add as many rows as you want, and then click on export. It will create your robot text file too that you can upload.
Nice.
Now the speed analysis is done with API connection to Google. So I've not set it up yet, but once you set it up, you will be able to see your page speed too, as reported by Google Console.
Nice.
And we also have integration with Google Analytics, so you can actually uh, connect it with Google Analytics too, and then it will show you a review of your page. Things like with things like viewership, like how many visitors were there, how many how much time did they spend on the page.
Nice.
All
So
of
it's a
that
direct integration
things
with
will be available.
analytics.
Yeah, it's got API integrations with Google too.
Cool.
And then we also have this great interesting product called SEO report, which is a feature of the product. You can download an SEO report which has a comprehensive which has kind of not a comprehensive, but a summary of the crawl, whatever happened, how many errors were there, and all those things.
Oh,
And you
nice.
can then use this PDF report as a lead magnet. So
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who will buy this software, be SEO professionals, or people who want to
Mm.
work as agencies, who want to sell something to customers. So they can use the SEO report as a lead magnet, and they can reach out
Mm-hmm.
to the buyers and tell them, hey, we scrolled your website, we saw these many errors, and we can fix it for you. So it's in a zip format for
Mm-hmm.
easy portability. Let me just open it up. I'll show it to you. I put it in the downloads. Okay, so yep, here we go. So this is the report. Okay, just a second.
Yeah.
I have two screens, and sometimes that messes things up. That I have to move things around. Yeah, this is the
There you go.
report. So you can see, for example, if you give this report to your prospect, tell them, hey, your website has 404 in 167 places, and these are all the issues that are
Oh, that's
causing
very
you
nice.
to not rank properly. So you can hire me, and I will fix these things for you, and I will also help you improve your website. They see this, they see the work that you've already done. They know
Mm.
that you're coming from a place with with some data, and you've actually already worked on their website. So that's a great way to kind of impress them, to kind of build that relationship
Yeah.
and get new clients.
And is
So
is this
that's a part of the
feature
product too.
included in the front end, Cyril, or is this one of the
No,
upgrades?
this is a This is the pro level feature. So
Okay.
it's in the it's in the first upgrade, the
Okay.
first upgrade, which is for professionals. So it's in there.
I love it.
And yeah, lots of cool stuff in there. And if there are any issues in the crawl, like, while crawling the website,
Mm,
if there was any kind of network issues, they'll be reported here so that you can review. And if you want to crawl again, you could do that. In settings, you can control things like you can put in your agency's name. You can even upload a logo for your agency, and the SEO report that is created will have your customization. It will have your logo and everything. You
mm,
can also control things like how many links deep you want to go. So these are like, how many whether you want to crawl the you want to respect the robots or text or no. So all of these things are something that you would control, if you're crawling your competitors. You would want to
hmm.
do analysis like that. So that's there. API integration is there. And we use OpenAI in the backend. So yeah, sorry. So we use OpenAI in the backend, and it's got integration with OpenAI credit, so you can see exactly how many credits you've spent, how many credits you've got. All
Okay.
of that information is available too.
So are these credits by OpenAI? Is this linked with your own OpenAI key?
No, actually, we don't want to hassle the people with it, because it means that people need to, some of the audience, some of the users might be able to do it easily that way, but
Hmm.
many people can't. So I made it easier. They can just, recharge the credits inside. So it's like just buying the credits from OpenAI, but you don't have to go through
Mm.
the hassle of setting up an
Okay.
OpenAI account and all those things. It's just a part of the app itself.
Nice. Nice.
So yeah, that's about it.
And all
So
the websites
again,
what you just
it's
showed
also
at
as
the top, they will be remembered.
yeah, these are all the crawls that you've done earlier. If you want
Mm.
to remove
Oh, you
them, you
can
can
clear
click
them
on
all. Yeah.
clear all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because you shouldn't have, crawling is something that takes a couple of minutes sometimes, depending on the website. So
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
shouldn't have to do it from scratch every time.
Yeah.
That's why it remembers. So if you resume your crawl, it will
Mm.
always try to resume. It'll ask you, do you want to resume? And if you don't want to resume, only then it will start crawling from scratch.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I've already shown you the shortcuts part. So
Yeah.
as you get used to using the software, you can learn the shortcuts and make things, even faster for you.
Awesome. Well, this looks like a really solid product. I mean, I'm blown away by all the functionalities that are inside this tool. You're actually launching it today. We're recording this at the morning of. We're both early birds here. Most of the people are USA, so we decided to do the recording on the day of the launch, right? Can you tell us a little bit more about the product? There's a front end product. There are some upgrades. Can you tell a little bit more about that?
Yeah, sure. So this is on the front end. I am see, like, that this product actually took a lot of investment, and
Hmm.
my team has been working for it a long time. But I want to make it affordable as possible for everyone. So we have different levels, different
Hmm.
upgrades. The front end is has two options: the basic and the elite version, which is meant for personal use. If you don't want to crawl as a professional, that is, you don't want to work for other people and crawl their websites, you just want to use it on your own website, and maybe you've got some competitors, maybe 20, 30, whatever number you have, you want to crawl their websites but not do it as a job or make money
Hmm.
from it. Professional version is there. It's quite affordable right now. Actually, I'm selling it at an insane price. I think it's at $37 and $47 option. You can pick one of those. And then if you are a professional, or if you want to provide SEO as a service, you can go for the pro upgrade, and that gives you all the power, like I told you about the SEO
Yeah.
report and a lot of other things. It
Mm.
gives you a lot more AI credits too, because then you would be using the app more frequently.
Hmm.
It totally removes the limits from the crawling, so you can crawl unlimited websites every day, you can crawl unlimited pages, and it also unlocks a lot of features that are only for professionals,
Mm.
professional people who do it as a job, or who want to charge people. And this is again, this is all new, and I think this is a great opportunity, because the product has a lot of the new information like AI and everything, which can help people actually land new clients.
Yeah.
So if you're somebody who's trying to get clients, then definitely go for pro. It's available at $67, and I
Mm.
have a pro max version, which actually gives you a lot more credits, a lot more data, a lot more capabilities at $97. So there are two options
Mm.
there too. And then I have the reseller version, and this again is to help people monetize Tarantula. they can actually sell Tarantula licenses and
Okay.
make money from it. So,
Nice.
you know, like this is a long-term product for me. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've actually seen many of
Like
my products, but
like all
uh,
your products. I love it.
yeah, I wanna cite in a specific example. Like there is this product called TubeRank Jeet, which I
Mm.
built in 2012. It's
Yeah.
been what 12 years now,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna release the version 6 soon, which will have a lot of AI. I've done some crazy work on it, and across all these 12 years, I've kept this product maintained. I've
Yeah.
updated it, upgraded it, and still the best desktop SEO software for YouTube SEO.
That's what I
So
love
that's the
about your
kind of work I
products.
do.
You keep maintaining them, and that's what I love about your products. One thing that I just noticed is that you say it's is a desktop app, right? People need to know that it's not. You don't need to log in. You just install this on your computer, right?
Yeah, that's true. There is a reason why I made this in desktop, because when you're doing things like crawls, there's a reason why all the cloud-based SEO software is so expensive, because they are spending a pile of money on cloud infrastructure, on proxies and crawling.
Mm.
So you can't make it cheap at all. I wanted to
No.
make this product affordable, so it's a desktop app too, so that people can use it to the max without any kind of pipeline limits. Okay, you
Mm.
can only do
Yeah,
10
because when
keywords
it's
or
on the
50
server,
keywords.
it requires a lot of data. It puts a lot of pressure on the server if everyone is searching at the same time. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That, and also crawling is something that if you do it from one computer, you cannot crawl for 10,000 people or for
Mm.
5,000 people. So that's a crazy amount of infrastructure
Yeah.
that you will need to build. And I think it's better to just inverse it. Everybody has a computer if they are logged onto the internet. So they should be able to use their own infrastructure to crawl the websites that
Yeah.
they're targeting. And that's how I'm able to keep it affordable.
Mm.
So yeah, it's a desktop application. But I do have good news. It's also compatible with Mac, and it's available for both Windows PC and
That's
Mac.
nice.
I know a
That's
lot of
this is
people.
actually your first app now that you also switched
Yeah,
over to Mac, right?
yeah, I did.
You
Actually,
finally
I get a
listen
lot
to
of.
guys like me.
Yeah, I got a lot of hate about it. People write to me and tell me, "Hey, man, what are you doing? You've got these applications and you don't have them or for Mac. Why is that so?" And I realized that it's just been that, I've been just too lazy. I've always been more excited about creating new stuff than porting,
Yeah.
writing the code twice. But I have changed that finally. So this product is available for Mac and PC. It'll be maintained and upgraded for both these platforms. And of course, I'm porting my other products too, which will be available later
Yeah.
for Mac.
Awesome. Awesome. Uh, a bundle deal, is that also available?
Yeah, we have a bundle deal, and
Okay.
it's a fantastic deal. Actually, right now, you get Tarantula Elite, Tarantula Pro, Tarantula Reseller, and I won't miss the other products in the funnel. There is
Hmm.
Cloud Funnels Pro, which is an amazing funnel builder. By the way, I put AI in it very recently, so it can write your
Okay.
sales pages, it can write your headlines and everything. Cloud Funnels AI Pro, that's a part of the deal. Then we also have Postifluence, which is a way to collaborate with bloggers. You can find bloggers in any niche. It will automate your
Mm.
marketing. So it'll send out messages to them through email or even SMS. You can send out your offers, your collaboration offers. If you want guest posts, if you want to work with them as
Nice.
affiliates or whatever you've got in your mind, you could do that. That's a part of the deal that's available too. So these all these products are there. I think there's one more product. Somehow I have forgotten which one. So let me
Mhm.
just quickly look at
Yeah.
funnel and tell you. Just a second.
Also, by the way, if you're watching this, I'll
Yeah, we
also
also have
mention
Tube
this.
Ranjit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wanted
we
to say
also
that
have
if
Tube
you see
Ranjit on
this,
this.
sorry, sometimes a little delay in communication.
Yeah,
I
I'm
also
just I'm
mentioned it
just
on the
not gonna.
page.
Yeah, please finish.
If you're watching this, I will also mention it on the page. There's a link below this video. If you're on YouTube, you can see the details of the funnel on the page as well, and of the bundle deal, which is basically all the upgrades, right, in the bundle deal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there is also TubeRank Jeet on it, and you can get like 5 of my products for an amazing price. The bundle deal is right now listed at $297.
Mm.
So that's the deal I have. So it's a crazy amount of value in there. I think Tarantula alone is worth that much price, and
Mm.
you would expect to pay that much if you were trying to get something like that in the market without the AI. So with the AI, it should be more valuable.
Mm.
So I think this is a crazy deal right now. And I'm going to
Absolutely.
definitely take it off after launch.
Mm.
All of my products are actually recurring. If you look, I've got about
Yeah.
22 products in the market, selling in the market right now. Every single one of them is either on monthly or yearly recurring. I don't do one-time prices after launch, so this is
Mm.
the right
Yeah.
opportunity to
So
grab it
only during the
for a
launch,
one-time price.
it's a one-time price, and after that, it's recurring.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to make money long term,
Mm.
and the launches are a way for me to monetize the development expense I
Mm.
put in. So it's a happy moment, and I want to, all those people who have shown the confidence to buy this product when it's just first launched. I want to reward them for their initiative.
Hmm.
So that's the purpose of the launch. But after that, it's all recurring all the time.
Yeah, I love that because that allows you to maintain your products.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And it makes me more money long term, so I'm happy about that. Maintaining the product is the best thing I can do, actually.
Absolutely, and keep your customers happy.
Yep.
Awesome. Hey, Cyril, thank you so much for your time. I think we spend a lot of time now showing everything. So I think this gives you a good overview of what this product is all about, of what you can expect when you purchase this product, the deals that are available. So in case you're interested, make sure to check out the link in the description. It will give you all the details. You can get it right now for a one-time price. Best deal, bundle deal is your best purchase, but just decide for yourself. If you only need it for personal use and nothing else, maybe the front-end product is for you. Make your wise decision. When does the launch end? You know that, Cyril?
Yeah, 20th midnight, so like 11:59 p.m.
Okay,
20th 20.
so that's 6 days from now. All
Yeah,
right.
7 days launch. It should be like, yeah, it should be the seventh day then. Yeah.
The 7th. Okay, awesome. Is there anything else you would like to say, Cyril?
I think that's about it. We did cover the thing pretty comprehensively. Yeah, just one thing. If I want to end it at that, guys, what I have now is not even the entire product, and you're gonna buy this when it's first launched. I just expect to see a lot of cool things coming up on here. This is a product that is going to be my flagship product. I've invested a lot of time in it, and for buying it for one-time price, you will get a lot of cool features in it in the coming months. So yeah, that's I think the final message. So from here
Awesome.
it's on you guys.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much for your time, Cyril.
Thank you so much, Tim.
All
It
the
was a
all,
privilege.
all the best with the launch, and I hope you make a lot of sales to make you happy and the customers happy, and everyone else. Thank you
Absolutely.
so much for watching, and yeah, please hit a thumbs up if this video was useful for you. Also, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel if you haven't done yet. I do a lot of product reviews. I also interview product creators like I'm doing today. So hit that notification bell to get notified. And for now, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Cyril, and have an awesome
Thank
day.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.